A quick and dirty review of Seven Wonders Duel and why you should get it. Hi, thank you for tuning in to the Tom Patelson Show. Yep, it's a board game review day. Seven Wonders Duel. My lady bought this for us to play as a two-player game. It is 2 players only. It is designed by Antoine Boza and Bruno Catala for Asmodee Games. 2 players only, ages 10 and up, and they say it takes about 30 minutes to play. This game came out in 2015 and won the International Gamers Award, the Dice Tower Best 2-Player Game Award, the Golden Geek, and the Platinum Pawn. These are a lot of board game awards, my goodness. It's a good game, and we learned how to play it by watching Rodney Smith on Watch It Played, which is our preferred way to learn how to play a game. That's a great channel. If you're not following that, please do. It's a great way to learn how to play a game. So what is it? What is Seven Wonders Duel? Well, first of all, Seven Wonders came out first, and that is a multiplayer game, which is a civilization building game, just like this one is. You're building a city. You're building a civilization from the ground up. Unlike most Civ games, this one's quick. Takes 30 minutes to play. Most civilization games take forever because you first have to grab resources, to grab buildings, to grab more buildings, to build more resources, to grab more this and that and the other thing. Oh, but it's nice. This is a good game. This game takes place in 3 rounds, or ages, if you will. There are certain ways you stack up the cards to where you can only grab the cards that are fully revealed. So you can't grab a card unless it is fully revealed, and you can take it. During the ages, you will grab resources to build buildings, and then those buildings will add more resources to build more things. Then you can build one of your 7 wonders to get points. At the end of the game, it's a big point salad. That's the game we use. That's the term we use for gamers. That there's a lot of ways to win. There's a lot of ways to score points, to build your city, to grab cards, to build other cards, to build more cards. It's a good game. I'm not big on the civilization game, but the artwork is nice and the pictures are nice and it's quick. It allows you to think on your feet. There are certain, you can have a strategy, but then the strategy has to change once someone takes the card you wanted and you're suddenly, oh, great, I had plan A, plan B, and plan C, but they took that card I needed. Now I'm on plan D, and that's going to change the way I'm doing it. And I was going to go for a military victory, and now I can't because I got to build this. It keeps you on your feet. It's a fun, entertaining game. So, the pluses of it. What's good about it? Well, first of all, let's talk about the presentation itself of this game. The box. Boxes are really important. If you grew up like me in the 1970s and the 80s, you wind up playing board games like Monopoly, Risk, Sorry, that come on these elongated, thin boxes that aren't made of anything, and they'll just get destroyed, and the sides will get blown out. Just terrible boxes. This is a good, firm, sturdy box, and the board game insert is good. Normally, the first thing you do when you buy a new board game is you toss out the plastic insert, but this one has spaces for the first, second, and third cards. It's got it's a good box. Now, if you're traveling and you want to downsize this game, you can fit all of those board game components into a Ziploc bag and take it with you like that. I know a lot of people that do that when they're traveling or they're going camping and they want to take a game with them. This is a good game for that. It's got a decent rule book, though I still recommend watching Rodney. The rules are easy to understand. It's well thought out. It's got a great help sheet, which allows you to not have to open up the rule book for everything. We got stuck a couple of times when it came time to add up cards and whatnot. That was a little difficult. The components are good. It's good, sturdy cardboard. The cards feel like they're made of something. They're bright and shiny. The pictures are pretty. That's always very good. Yeah, you can't really have a long-term strategy, just a short-term strategy, and being able to think on your feet because you never know what's going to happen. There are expansions for this. I realize I think there are 2 now expansions for this board game, which you can add to your kit and play. I don't know what they add. I can't talk about that at all. I've literally played this game once with my lady, and we're already big fans. Going to play it again. It's good stuff. The theme of the board game. I'm big on theme. I'm big on theme. I'm big on putting music on in the background, having the board set up a certain way for a certain game. And this game is a civilization building game. You are building a city. So, did I feel like I was building a city? No, I didn't. And I don't when games like this, but I do like seeing my cards out in front of me. It adds a little bit. It's not really, because you're not building anything on the table. It's just a collection of cards to me. So I didn't feel the real theme of the game. But as far as, you know what else is a great civilization building game? Everdell. If you're looking for a game, a civilization building game where you're building a town from nothing, Everdell, where you play rabbits or squirrels, or I think turtles is the other one, that's a good game. And the pictures are pretty and whatnot. It's definitely a civilization building game. But a two-player game. Well, why buy a two-player game? Aren't all games 2 players or more? Most of them are. If you go to Board Game Geek and you see a game that says, you know, plays from 2 to 8 players, there's a sweet spot. And they always have that on their rankings. They say best at 3, best at 4. I've never known a game that had 2 to 10 players that was best at 2. 2-player games eliminates that entirely, and that's why this game got so many awards, is because it's great for 2 players. It's great for 2 people to sit down and play a game. That's, yeah. 7 Wonders Duel, for a civilization game in a tiny box for a tiny amount of time. 30 minutes, you're in, you're out. 7 Wonders Duel, it's great. It's a board game review, so let's do a board game shout out. This is from my review of Star Trek Ascendancy. Andy Kaufman 7620 asks, why is the Andorians and Vulcans their own factions? To me, the Dominion makes sense, and the Ferengi seem like a sub-faction that can operate in all other territories freely as long as they are trading only. Another faction could be the Borg and some other faction. Why the Vulcans and the Andorians are separate? Andy, I don't know. I'm with you on this. I don't know why the Vulcans are separate from the Federation. The Vulcans are members of the Federation. I don't want to play the Vulcans and have to destroy the Federation, or vice versa. To me, they've always been a team. The most memorable character from the original series is Spock, a Vulcan. I don't know why they're separate. I honestly don't. They could have. There's so many other factions that you can choose from, and the Ferengi's really fun to play, and the Klingons are fun to play, and the Andorians are fun to play. But the Vulcans, I'm with you on that. I hate to answer a shout out with I don't know, but honestly, I don't know. That'll do it this week for my review of 7 Wonders Duel, a 2-player game that I recommend for you and whoever you're playing with. It is a great 2-player game, honestly. So like and subscribe if you like this content, and hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sundays. Let me know what you're nerding out about. Are you playing a game right now that I need to review or I need to buy? Let me know what it is. Until I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long and prosper. And I mean it.